Hey guys, I'm back, and if you've ever seen this picture and have wanted to know who it was, I'll just let the facts speak for themselves. I had a great time at Otakon this past week. Shout out to all the 34,000 plus people who attended, my friends who were there, and also to my cousin, aka the family otaku of the West. I am of the East. I'm getting so sidetracked. Anyway, last time we were here, we ended with the Vizirac saga for the Bionicle storyline, and today we're actually going to be picking up with where, in reality, I mean, for when the franchise started, where it all began, with the Toa Mata. So, yeah, the Matoran and the Turaga live on the island of Matanui. You got the 6 sections of the island. Everything's going great, I mean, nothing bad's happened. Boom! Makuta's back, and he is totally messing things up. Now, the good news is there was a prophecy, and so, the 6 Toa fell from the heavens, and, yeah, they landed there. Now, keep in mind that, the Toa have no recollection of their past. Everything from their training, it's all gone. They've slept for so long, and they literally fell apart and had to put themselves together. So they go around, they find their own villages, either through the Matoran or they just happen to stumble upon the villages. The Turaga tell them about how Makuta's here and he's spreading his darkness, Matanui's asleep, and it's their job as Toa to awaken him. And also the fact that Makuta has infected and has taken control of the Rahi on the island, so now they're all totally under his control. So they go on a journey to find the Great Kanohi masks that will give them additional abilities. So basically, they're finding masks that give them the abilities of the other ones, like strength, shielding, ability to breathe underwater, night vision, telescopic vision, all that stuff, even speed, and yeah. So they go on a quest, they find the masks, they battle the Rahi, they claim their first victory on the island. Good childhood, which we had there. But that's not where it ended. You see, then it came part 2 of the great childhood which we had, Bow Rock. So everything's nice and good, they think they've beaten the Makuta because of their first victory. Also, they, near the end of the first kind of story arc of that, they were able to fuse all their masks together into like one golden mask. So like each of them had a golden mask which had all the abilities of the masks which they've sought. And so it starts with the 6 Toa going around the island and whatnot. They find a Matoran who is just lying there on the ground. He's like scared. And he keeps on saying the same word over and over again. Borak. 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 And so they're going until they're not sure what to make of this. They go to find the Turaga. The Turaga tells them that, hey, this is something that we've been afraid of, and it's coming, and you need to find the 6 Krana, and only then will we be able to defeat the Borak. So they're trying to go around, recover 6 of the Krana. The Borak capture Koro, and so when Lua goes over there, he sees that the village is burning, and the Borak ambush him, and they force their Krana upon him. So he's totally enslaved to them now. So while the Toa are still going around, Anua goes and finds Lua, and Lua's trying to fight against the Krana, but he's been controlled by it. So he's battling Anua physically, and he's battling the Krana mentally. And Anua stops fighting and tells him that if he wants to, he can just kill him, but the Lua he knows would not kill his friends. So Lua finds the strength to rip the Krina off his face, and thus by freeing him from the effects. And that actually proved to have a good effect, the Krina being on him, because he saw what the Borak saw. He was mentally linked to them because they're a hive mind. And also a Matoran by the name of Nuparu, he made a exosuit of some of the Borak when made into a boxer, and the Matoran used that to help battle against the Borak as well. And to long story short, the Toa reunited, and they figured out that there is actually something that is making the Borak, and that is known as the two queens, the Balrog. So they go to find the two Borak queens. They go deep within, and there are some traps waiting for them. They're trying to fight it, and then Kopaku, Kopaka, Kopaka. He is still a little on edge. He's not sure if Lua still might be under control of the Borak, and so he's like prepared in case anything should happen. He's willing to exterminate Lua, and so they're going in. Like I said, there are traps, but they're able to get past that, and they're able to put in all the Krina in like these special slots in the ground, and from there they actually find the Exo Toa armor, which they use, and they go to confront the two queens, but they cannot win with everything they try, and they also can't use their elemental abilities, so they're having a problem with that, and they realize that it's actually the suits themselves that are keeping them from using their powers. So in order to win, they have to shed their armor, and then they can actually use their abilities, which they use to combine in a force and fire it at the two queens, and so they're prisons. But then the cave starts to collapse, so they all try to rush out, but oh my goodness, energized protodermis flows in from everywhere, and yeah, we all know what happens with energized protodermis. You either transform or you die. They got to transform into the Toa Nuba.